Homebrew games on the Game Boy, Homebrew games on the PS Vita, Homebrew this, Homebrew that. Okay, I get it. I made a few too many Homebrew game videos. So today, we're gonna look at some Homebrew games on Nintendo 3DS.
Got it!
Call of Duty World at War. Ah, the old days where we had to ride horses and haul carriages. Okay, maybe not that long ago. World at War was the first Call of Duty game I played, and one day I went over to my cousin's house and he showed me zombies. We were addicted round after round. Then Black Ops Zombies came out and I bought the DLC for it, even the one with the Avenged Sevenfold song. I felt like we played zombies for years, even though it was probably only 1 year because the new Call of Duty would release. But now I can play where the zombies all started, now on my 3DS. This game is just like zombie mode from Call of Duty with the original Notch Their Odin map. Here on the new 3DS, you can use the C-stick as a second analog for shooting. The game runs pretty smooth and there's shortcut keys on the touchscreen. It does take a bit to get used to, but you can customize the controls in the settings. The guns are here, the repair windows for money. It's the classic Call of Duty zombies. There's also more maps like a warehouse and a Christmas special one, and there's even custom maps from the community. My favorite one is this gun range one, where you actually can't lose because the zombies are stuck inside these squares, and you have immediate access to the mystery box. It's like the name suggests, a shooting range where you can just open fire. It's a good map to practice on. The game is really fun, and the main menu states that co-op is coming soon. If you always wanted to play Call of Duty Zombies on your 3DS, well, here it is. I'll let you get to it. Go ahead. Get out of here, you Another homebrew game I played is called Super Haxagon. It's a clone of Super Hexagon, a puzzle game where you have to spin the map to avoid the triangle from getting hit while listening to the catchiest beats. There's different difficulties, and the easiest is hard mode. The game is hard, but it's because it's easy to play but hard to master. In fact, I would argue it's not about being good at the game, it's about being good at listening to the music and the rhythm. The controls are a simple left or right using the circle pad, the buttons, or even L and R. The higher the difficulties, the faster the game is, but the music just gets better. It's those kind of games that are addicting to play and requires practice. First you dabble in the easiest mode, then slowly make your way towards the harder difficulties called hard-tis level. Here the game plays extremely fast and you have to react quick. In fact, I need to exercise my fingers in my mind before I try this out. 48, 49, 50. Alright, time for some bench presses. 1001, 1002, 1003. That should be enough. I think I'm ready to play the game. Alright, I'm ready. Time for a world record. The next game is a racing game I found called Cro-MAg Rally. A Mario Kart type of game that has, I guess, a caveman theme. The racing cups include the Stone Age, Bronze Age, and Iron Age. The races are smooth, and there's weapons like bones that you throw, basically the bombs in Mario Kart. There's oil similar to bananas, and boost items. There's also springs that give you better suspension in those, and there's spearheads which you're supposed to collect throughout the match. You actually need to collect the number on the screen, so it's not just enough to come in first place. It's a decent Mario Kart game, and the theme is interesting. There's also two characters, Brog or Grag, and there's a variety of maps, and the physics in the games play a big role. Your kart can feel a bit bouncy, and the environment can make the game chaotic. There's tornadoes that spin you around. When you hit an oil slick, you get out of control, and sometimes a bunch of racers are bouncing around getting hit. The maps do have destructive parts that you can knock down. The game is exactly what you expect a homebrew game to be. How about an RPG, huh? This game is called Off, and it's, a little bit creepy actually. It reminds me of like Undertale, but more of a horror theme, and the game has you as the controlling ruler over the main character, so the game breaks the fourth wall in that sense. There's a smiling cat that shows you the ropes, and your first mission is to go into these mines here and defeat the impure spirits that they call spectres. The music is eerie, and the characters all make this creepy sound when you talk to them. I kept thinking the game is going to get me with a jump scare. It's unique in a sense that you want to keep playing to see where the story goes, and why and what this game is. Am I dead? Is this another world? Why am I a visitor here? The enemies are creepy too, like these flying heads, and I see that it also has an Earthbound feel in the way the battles are. Now, since researching for this video, I have come to learn that this has no inspiration from Undertale because it was released in 2008 by Mortis Ghost, and it has a big following around the world, having been translated to many different languages from the original game in French. So now that I've learned that this isn't just some random new homebrew game for the 3DS, you can delete that comment you were typing up. I highly recommend this game, and perfect timing as my 3DS is low on batteries, so wait, why is my arm flashing too? Am I low battery? How's that possible? What batteries? How do I